أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين الصلاة والسلام على رسوله الكريم وعلى آله وأصحابه ونستنى بسنته إلى يوم الدين. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته, brothers. Alhamdulillah, we start by praising Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and we send our salam and salawat to Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. We pray to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala accept this time and the effort that we are putting to learn the book of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala as the good deeds, and in the time of need, in the day of judgment, inshallah ta'ala, that we put this in the right hand of the scale, inshallah ta'ala. In our journey of learning the Arabic of the Quran, alhamdulillah, we have progressed a bit. We have done the ism, study of the ism, we have started the fi'l, and we have finished the past tense, and almost through the halfway through, or maybe more than halfway through the present tense. So today we'll have another lesson number 24, about some of the feature of present tense that inshallah ta'ala will learn. But before I start today, let's be the people who are regular here among the brothers. There will be some new charts today, so don't get demoralized. So there's more things to memorize, because the language of Arabic is easy when you understand it, and that's why there will be some more charts coming. Like we have memorized a lot of charts, so have faith in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will make it easy, because we have progressed up to a point that now things will get bit harder, inshallah ta'ala. Harder in just to remember it, okay? But remember one thing, our intention is not to produce an Arabic literature. Like when we learned English, we were told to ask a paragraph, an essay, writing. Even our kids does this in the school, okay? They have exam about how to do a narrative writing or persuasive writing, but we don't need to do this. We just need to understand what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said in the book of the Quran. So that's what we need to do, and that's why to recognize the thing that this is what it means, that is our main intention. We don't need to know, okay, how if I want to write this one. So let's try whatever Allah uses in the Quran, as long as we understand that part, alhamdulillah, we have done something, inshallah. So let's begin with our review. So this is the main chart that of our all the pronouns and everything, and I believe brothers who have been attending the class, they all know this one. Huwa, huma, hum. Hiya, huma, hunna. Anta, antuma, antum. Anti, antuma, antunna. Ana and nahnu, and the gray part is the nasab and jar version. So you already know that, inshallah. Next thing we did about our past tense very quickly. These are our past tense conjugation, as you can say. Like huwa is nasara, huma is nasara, hum is nasaru, hiya is nasarat, huma is nasarta, hunna is nasarna, nasarata. So, and second person and first person. The same thing we will apply today also, but in a different way. So today's topic also will based on this chart. Okay, this kind of charts. Then we did our present tense, and present tense was a bit more complicated, in the sense that present tense has a normal version and the light version and the lightest version. Okay, and some of the words are same as light and the lightest version. Like this one, whom nasaruna is become nasaru and nasaru, and the dual and the plural is always the same. Only 5 of these 14 things they change. They have light version and they have lightest version. Other one, the light and lightest is the same. And we know that how does this make light and lightest? These are the harf that light group and lightest group. Some of the harf that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in the Quran are not here, and the 2 or 3 are, but they are a bit complicated, So I haven't put this here, inshallah ta'ala. When you go to when we learn, inshallah, the sarf and other things, we'll talk about those. But for the time being, an, lan, likai, hatta, in, lam, lamma, wal, falli, all these things are our harf that makes the present tense after this light and the lightest. Okay, that's what we learn, and the meanings are this one. If you see that lan means will not, lam means did not. Okay, always the present tense it forces the meaning to be future tense or even in the past tense. Okay, and one of the things just to remind you that the one that's a likai, so that in order to likai can be said in 3 ways. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala used in all the 3 ways. Likai itself is a word. It could be say li, it could be say kai. So li, likai, okay? Next thing we talked about in our last lesson, that how we're gonna command and forbid in Arabic. And forbidding is very easy. You just put a la at the beginning of the thing, the fi'l, and make the fi'l lightest. Make the fi'l lightest. And commanding is almost the same, but little two more extra step. Make it lightest, delete the first letter, and if the new first letter has a haraka, then you are done. If it doesn't have a haraka, then bring an alif that would make a u sound or a e sound. And if the second last letter is u, then it's alif, and we'll have u if not e. So like tadribuna is the word, it became tadribu, and then you make it yudribu, because you cannot say this word because so start with the sukun. That's why we bring a alif, and we put a kasra here because the second last letter has the kasra. Okay, and we also say there are sometimes Allah said la, but then is the normal version of the fi'l. So that is saying just no, not forbidding no. There's two ways to say no. If I say no, do not go there, that's one thing. And if I say you don't go there, I'm just telling someone that Brother Abdullah doesn't go there. So it's not a forbidding, it's just saying no. So when it is like this, and we showed an example that when if it is forbidding, then it's a la tansur, then do not help. But if I say lan tansuru, then means that you do not help. So that's the statement, it's not forbidding. Okay. So this is what we learned last class. So today's lesson will be active and passive sentences. Active and passive sentences. What does that mean? We use it all the time in English. Like I'll give you some example. Like they gave charity. We can say charity was given. Okay, the same thing. I think we learned it in English. Active voice and passive voice kind of thing. Okay. We ate mangoes. Mangoes were eaten. He helps. He is being helped. So the difference between these three sentences, the other side, when it says charity was given, you don't know who did the charity. Someone did it, but you don't know the doer. Okay, charity has been given in this masjid or something. Okay, but you don't know the doer. The first one we know they gave the charity. We know the doer. Okay, so the first part is active. The other one is passive. It's very simple to understand in English, right? We ate mangoes. So who ate the mangoes? We ate mangoes. Okay. If I say mangoes were eaten, it could be we ate all the box, or it could be Brother Mustafa ate all the box. You don't know the doer, right? So it's the same thing. He helps. He is being helped. Now you can see another thing that it could be in the past tense, it could be in the present tense also. It could be in the past, it could be in the present. So charity was given in the past tense. He is being helped in the present tense. Okay. So we need to learn. So the other part is the passive. So we need to learn. We have learned how to say these ones. They gave charity. We ate mangoes. We already see this. Okay. He helps. It means yansuru. Okay. So we learned all these things. So now we have to learn how we can say the passive one. Okay. So we need to learn. We need to learn that the doer is hidden and the action was done to someone or something. So the charity has been done by someone. So the thing that has been done is called done to. So the action of eaten was done to the mangoes. So an action has been performed on something. That done to has an Arabic term. Everything has Arabic term, but we don't want to confuse our brain too much with the Arabic terms. As long as we understand, that's fine. But this term is important to learn. It's called naibul fa'il. Naibul fa'il. Fa'il means the doer of the thing. If you say yansuru, he helps, he is the fa'il, and the help is fail. Okay. So this one is called naibul fa'il. Naibul fa'il means like you can say hidden or done to. Okay, it means done to action. Now, as I said, there's a passive with past tense, passive with present tense. So we have to learn both of this. How to say something in like this in a past tense and something in a present tense. Okay, and you will see when I show this today how simple thing can make the meaning completely other way. Like if I say the soldier fought in the battlefield, right? If it is the soldier were fought, meaning they were there, someone else fought them. Okay, if I say he killed someone, okay, but he was killed, it's completely different meaning. It's like one dead person, one is alive person, So and you will see just because of one haraka, one letter, the meaning gets changed. Okay, and that's why it's important to know these things. So let's start with the passive past tense. How do you say passive past tense? Then we'll show the present tense, and inshallah next week, because tomorrow some brothers have Eid and people will be fasting and everything. So tomorrow we won't have any class. We'll have a quick break. Inshallah, next week we'll do exercises on this topic. Today we'll try to understand the theory, inshallah ta'ala. So for the past passives are characterized by the following. Okay, so it is the fail, the same fail, yansuru, okay, he helps. How we can change it? The second to last letter, the original fail, takes the kasra. Okay, when I show you some example, you'll understand. Let's try to understand. So the second to the last letter. So if the letter is, the 4-letter word or 3-letter word, so the second letter will take a kasra. Every other haraka before this is changed to a dhamma. So everything will have a dhamma. Okay, and the haraka on the last letter of the fail remains the same. If there is a sukun anywhere in the word, it does not change. Okay, so let's see an example. We know this one, nasara. Nasara means he helps. Okay, the second last letter is swad. It will take a kasra. Okay, anything before this letter will take a fatha. Okay, and the ra will still the same. So it will be nusira. Okay, so nusira means he was helped. He was helped. So this is how you change it from nasara to nusira. So when we have learned a lot of vocabularies. Last class we did a lot of exercise. How to say write, how to say lin, how to say, he talks, he writes, all these things. So anything, any fail you have, if you apply this thing, that will become a passive. And obviously, if you deal with the past one, it will be past passive because nasara means he helped. So that's why nusira means he was who was helped. Okay. So if I say nasarat, she helped, what will it be? If I say nasarat, she helped. If I want to say she was helped, how are you going to say that? Yes, very simple. See, you know Arabic now. Yes. So she was helped. Okay. How about nasarna? Nusirna, because sukun won't change. Okay. So it's simple. It's not that difficult. But when you see bigger words, it will be a bit confusing. Okay. So let's take another example. Same thing for past. Like this is a bit bigger word. Istaghfara. Istaghfara. Istaghfara means he asked for forgiveness. If I want to say the forgiveness was asked of him, how should we say that? Istaghfara, the last one is fa, fara. So the second last letter will be fi. So it will be istaghfira, and then everything else will take, a first dhamma. So it will be ustughfira. Ustughfira. Okay? Clear? Next one. Qatalu. Brother Shiraz, what is qatalu means? Who killed? I know kill. The pronoun is
They killed.
They killed. Yeah. Why they?
Because the last, Qatalu, that is third person pronoun.
Yeah. Yes, very good. Yeah. It was qataluna, and it was qatalu because we take the noon out, so it's the light version, or the lightest version, right? So that's the full answer. Like it's the lightest version of the qatalu. Okay, so qatalu means they kill. Then we change it to the second last letter. Now the second last letter is not the alif and the wa, as we mentioned last week also. Those are joint, the extra thing. Okay, the main letter is kaf, qaf, ta, and lam. So that's why the lam take, so the ta is the second last letter. So that's why we say qatilu, and it's become kutilu. Okay, kutilu. Okay, and kutilu means they were killed. See the difference now? So qatalu means they killed, and kutilu means they were killed. Okay. Yes.
I have a question here. We said the second last letter. So obviously waw is not a second last letter
No.
because so in this case should we consider the root letters for the second last
Yes,
letter?
root letters. Yes.
Root
Because
letters.
all the una, ina that we add,
So that is the
yeah,
extension.
that's the
So-
extension. That's
so
to
we'll
make it
consider-
dual or to like ani, ani. So these are not the real thing, like not part of the word actually. We add this conjugation. So that's why we don't consider those. We just look at this one, okay? And So remember that, so anything that, and inshallah next class when you do more exercise you'll understand. So you can see that, okay, when it's the U-E combination, okay, the last letter doesn't matter because we said the last letter will remain the same, okay. So, but the first two letters, if it's a U-E combination, U and E, then it's a past tense, like past passive. That's another way to know that, okay. U-E. So there's Kuti. Kuti is, this one, Ukhrijukum, they were expelled, okay. Ukhrijat, she was expelled, okay. So the last bit, like the how to make it the other 14 words, Ukhrijat or Ukhrijatani, okay, Ukhrijunna, okay, also will be the same. Just need to change the haraka basically, just need to change the haraka. So when, the Quran, when it was compiled, there's no haraka, you all know that story, right? Later on, Usman is going to put the haraka to make it easy for you. Because they knew that what Allah is saying. So they would never say that, okay, they don't have anything, Fatha, Kasra, Dhamma, anything at that time. But by looking at the context, they know who were killed. They were killed or they killed. Okay, so that's it. But for us, this is the easy way to understand. This is the grammar way to understand. So that's all about past passive. So we'll do the present passive now, inshallah ta'ala, which is very similar. And then we'll do some exercise next week, inshallah ta'ala. This is the chart for the past passive. So you can see huwa nusira. It means he was helped. It was nasara before, right? It became nusira. Okay, huma, it was nasara. It will be nusira. Okay, hum nusiru. Okay, hunna nusirna. Okay, and huma nusirata. Okay, just like this, ana nusirtu. Okay, nahnu nusirna. Okay, so I was helped with ana nusirnu. So this is the same chart, but with the change of the haraka and all passive. So the same chart, if you look in a few slides before, it says he helped. Now because he was helped. It says she helped, she was helped. So same chart. So just a quick chart to remember all your charts again. So that's why I put it here together, inshallah. Next one, present passive. Present passive is same kind of thing, a little bit of change. The first letter, so that one we start with the second last letter, which is second last letter will take a kasra. Here the first letter gets a dhamma. So over there also first letter is a dhamma. Here also first letter is dhamma. Okay? Every other haraka becomes, a fatha. So it's a a sound. It was a e sound last time, now it's a sound, okay? So if a word has one dhamma and 2, 3 kasra or something, everything except for the last one will become a fatha, and the first one will be the kasra. The haraka on the last letter remains the same, again the same thing, and if there is a sukun on the word, it does not change. Okay, so basically that was a u-e sound, this was a sound. That's called present passive. And present passive can be sometimes translated as even future passive. Like, you will be gathered. You will be all gathered, we'll see this on Jama, okay? Ijma'u, okay? You'll all gathered in the day of judgment, okay? So that's passive, right? We will be all gathered in front of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So I will see some examples now. So just remember that it will be u sound, so ujma, and then it will be a fatha after each of this thing. So let's take one example. So this one is yunsaru, it was yansuru is the he helps. This is our present tense chart. If you don't remember, go back and you will see the chart. Yansuru. So ya becomes u, okay? Sukun doesn't change, and suru becomes saru. Last letter doesn't change. So yunsaru. Yansuru become unsaru. Okay? And that means he is being helped. Okay? Let's look at another example. Yaqtuluna means they are killing someone or something, fighting. Okay, uqtuluna, and it becomes either uqtaluna. See that the second last letter ta has a fatha now. Okay, and this is actually easy to get because it will start with ya or ta. As we know, the present tense most of the time, all the time, start with ya and ta, except it's like ana and nahnu. Okay, but it's ya and ta, so yaqtaluna is becoming yuqtaluna, so meaning they have been killed. This will be the chart for the present tense. passive present tense. So huwa yunsaru, huma yunsara, yunsarani, and he hunna. The hunna one will be yunsarna because the sukun does not change. Sukun does not change. So the same thing with ana and nahnu and everything. Okay, nahnu becomes nu. It's very easy to understand. Only one of the words starts with noon. That's nahnu, and ana become. It was yansu. It will be ansura, ansaru. Okay, so this is past and passive things. There's other few things regarding past and passive which we'll do probably next week after we do some of the exercise. So in the exercise we'll do maybe we just have bring some words from the Quran and you look at the thing and you tell the meaning. Is it a past passive or a present passive? What is the pronoun? Is it Allah talking about they, Allah talking about she, Allah talking about he? So this is what we're gonna do inshallah ta'ala. I kept it a bit short today. I don't want to do the exercise today because I know a lot of brothers and everybody I think are fasting today. There's a lot of dua and zikr inshallah ta'ala we should make. So we keep it up to this point. Jazakallahu khairan. Subhanakallahumma bihamdik. Ashhadu an la ilaha illa anta astaghfiruka wa atubu ilayk. Any question, anybody? So far, no?